Jenny, yes, Papa.
Yes,
So
so
thank you
thank you
for
for
that
that
very
very
concise
concise
presentation,
presentation,
Miss
Miss
Beverly.
Beverly.
And
And
I'm
I
now
am
passing the
passing the
virtual
virtual
microphone
microphone
to
to
Miss
Miss
Julie
Julie
and
and
Miss
Miss
Cristel.
Cristel.
Hi everyone, again, welcome to our event. So, Stephanie, hindi na natin patagalin pa. We're so excited to discuss the three features code today, so which is Conestoga College in Ontario. And of course, we have our Confederation College, which is in Thunder Bay, Ontario. And we have also um, Northwest College, which is located in Alberta. So, Miss Cristel, we cannot wait to have your presentation. I'm passing the virtual microphone to Miss Cristel Valenzuela. Um,
Okay.
yeah, International Recruitment Manager, Apply Board.
All
Go,
right.
Cristel.
Thanks very much, team. Phil Global Cavite, Miss Stephanie, Miss Frenelyn, of course, Ma'am Jury. Again, another wonderful Saturday that we have today. It's sunny outside, summer na nga. But, I'd like to inform you. So we have gathered, at Apply Board Canada, we have gathered the statistics for Filipino applicants. Last year, you'll be surprised that there is a massive spike. Ang taas ng application last year, 2020, also 2021. And we have some schools, in fact, for January 2022, na almost full na ang mga programs. So just to let you know, there is such a demand, okay, for Filipino applications, and not only for Filipino applicants, rather, also for other international students, because the immigration pathway in Canada is very, I would say, maganda yung opportunity. And for us here in the Philippines, there are also different immigration channels, but obviously the study pathway has really become so famous because it gives you a very transparent expectation. You can manage your expectations. You know how much money you're going to shell out. Magkano prepare mo, hindi ka lang magugulat na, kailangan pala ng ganito, this and that. You would know from the beginning how much yung application fee, magkano yung tuition fee for the whole 2 years or 1 year program. So that's why you can really come up with a calculated risk kasi nakapresent na siya sa'yo, no? So that is right. And now we are going to feature out of, we have about 1,200 partners at Apply Board. And not only that we work with Canadian Institute, Ma'am Jury, but we also have, of course, Australia, which I believe is a ring magandang destination. So if you're also interested in Australia, do let us know. Do let Phil Global know. And we can also help you. We also have in the US. Maganda ngayon uli yung US because with the new administration. So there are a lot of positive feedbacks about, of course, the study pathway in America. And of course, UK. Binago na rin ng UK ang kanilang regulations when it comes to international students, no? So they have resumed, or not resumed, they have again returned the post-study visa in the UK, which allows you, if you're going to do a 1 year program in the UK, you are allowed to stay for up until 2 years and work there. But of course, Canada pa rin yung ating runway leader. That's the reality of the matter. Okay, so now moving forward, our first featured campus is Northwest College. As mentioned by Ma'am Jury, this is of course located in Alberta. So we're going to feature din dito. Gusto ko i-highlight kasi nga na-mention ni Ms. Frenelyn earlier that yung study pathway, there is a PR eligibility for international student. So first to understand and to have a little bit of an idea, I have presented here the immigration pathway for Alberta. It's called the Alberta Immigrant Nominee Program, AINP. This is not only for international students, but you could be eligible for this, okay? And for you can find it here at the bottom of my presentation. You can see the website, www.alberta.ca/AINP. So you can check out the detailed information about, of course, the immigration pathway for international students. But let me stress this out. So as an international student, you are eligible to apply any of this. Well, it depends on your work portfolio. It depends on the program that you have applied for. So may iba-ibang criteria yan. But the bottom line is you are eligible. Okay? Because like you might be asking, talaga ba? Is it really possible as an international student? Paano? So ito yon. So we're giving you the overhead information. So this would allow you, okay, to be a nominee of to become a PR in Alberta. Yung famous dito yung Alberta Opportunity Stream. So if you are going to go for a program in Alberta, like for example at Northwest College that has co-op or paid internship, this will allow you, okay, normally 4 months yung internship nun. So that would qualify you to apply under the work experience eligibility. So after you graduate, all you need to do is gain 2 more months of work experience related sa program mo. If you've done a business co-op, and then after you graduate, earn 2 months or certain number of hours, and then you would be eligible to apply for the Alberta Opportunity Stream. Then apply ka na right after 2 months. Of course, together with other eligibility or criteria requirements, okay? Criteria for the AOS. So hopefully this would really spark your curiosity. And again, I encourage you, please check out the website here at the bottom so you can verify it yourself, okay? All right, so let's move forward. Northwest College, so this is an overall portfolio of the college. Again, this is located in a wonderful place in Alberta, Edmonton. May Jollibee dyan. So as you know, which means kung may Jollibee, there's a massive group of Filipino community. So that's why nagiging famous talaga ang Alberta. Ito yung favorite destination, in fact, ng mga immigrants. Not only for international students, but for immigrants per se. So on average, the tuition fee here is about 13,000 Canadian dollars. For the postgraduate, medyo mas mataas lang ng konti. Para nag-range siya from 19 to 23. That depends on the program. For practical nursing, because I do have practical nursing, which is so sellable here at Northwest, medyo nasa 19,000 yung kanilang tuition fee. But the good news is that you don't have to pay 1 year tuition fee. You can just settle a deposit fee. Ma'am Jury, do you know how much yung deposit fee ni Northwest? Naalala mo ba?
Yes, the deposit fee of Northwest College is only 1,000 Canadian dollars.
That is right. Okay, only 1,000 Canadian dollars. So that is again very reasonable. And if you're going to apply under the regular stream, you can pay the remaining of the first semester tuition fee even a week after or before you start your class. That is possible. But you know the rule of thumb: if you can settle 1 semester tuition fee, then go ahead. Okay, so and the cost of living is also very decent here. It's about 13,000 a year. In fact, according to our school representative from Northwest College, they can also recommend an apartment for you to stay at for accommodation na to. Nag-range ng 400 Canadian dollars. So nagulat ako, sabi ko, Alberta yun? And meron. So merong mga ganong facilities, very decent, safe apartment. So again, if you're curious, do let us know, then we can help you out. Okay, so that is for off-campus accommodation. And now, so let's find out what are the famous programs at the college. First is they have the certificate program. For certificate program, this is typically a 1-year duration. And these are the famous ones, as you can see, a variation of social and social umbrella, how do you call it? Social and healthcare. So yung combination yan, yung mga community support worker, also they have healthcare aid. Healthcare aid is equivalent to personal support worker. Per province, they have different terminologies. In Alberta, they call it healthcare aid. And of course, in Ontario, they call it the personal support worker. Okay, and this is these programs would run for a 1-year duration. Okay, and what about their diploma programs? Ito na yung mga diploma programs nila. Very sellable sa kanila. Of course, practical nursing. In fact, naka-wait list na yata eh. I have to cross-check, Ma'am Jury, because very in demand, of course, as we know, ever since naman, even pre-COVID. So also the ECE, very in demand at Northwest College or in Alberta, and the business program, but I think we still have slots for business program. These are only few. I did not include all the programs here just for you to have an idea. Later on in the during our Q&A or in our chat box, you can jot down your questions if you're looking for a specific program. Okay. And next one, they also have post-diploma programs. So we have here for those in the academe, or if we have teachers, this program is such a unique one. They have teaching English as an additional language professional. So this is not TEFL or TESOL, iba siya. So this is very unique program for those who would want to, well, teach English, of course, in Canada. And some of, for healthcare naman, we have mental health and addictions recovery practitioner. Normally, yung mga nurse na nag-take ng programs din ito. Okay, so that is, of course, Northwest College, some of the programs. And to highlight, why should we really consider this college? Well, this institution is located, of course, in Edmonton, Alberta, and Alberta has the biggest or in Alberta the biggest demographic for the immigrant community, I would say, are the Filipinos. So malaki ang Filipino community in Alberta, and the programs that Northwest has created or curated, these are all relevant programs that meet the demands of the economy. Meaning to say, may trabaho. They're preparing their graduates. So after they have commenced with their studies, they are sure that they have a work waiting for them. So ganun ang stand ng mga Canadian institutes. And of course, IELTS Wave for Philippine passport holders, all programs except pharmacy technician. This is not the regulation of the school, but this is the regulation, of course, of the Canadian Association for PTs, okay? So even practical nursing, you don't have to submit IELTS. It's waived. And then we also accept a high school graduate, by the way. So just have to do an online exam. It's very easy to test your English and math. And then you could qualify for a certificate program. And then, of course, the AOS, ito ini-highlight ko dito, for the programs with paid internship or co-op, this would qualify you to be counted in your PR application or for the nominee, okay, nominee under the Alberta Opportunity Stream. 4 months of that co-op, and then just add 2 months after you graduate. And then you can apply together with other criteria or the requirements, then you can apply to become a nominee in Alberta for PR. And of course, ito, a 1,000 deposit fee once you have received your offer. Hopefully, you're very much enticed with, pursuing your dream at Northwest College. All right. So now we are going to show you, I'm going to show you or play rather a testimony from one of our students at Northwest College. And here we go.
Iloilo, to be exact. Ako ay nag-aaral ngayon ng mental health recovery practitioner. Pinili ko po yung Northwest kasi nung tiningnan ko pa yung vision and mission, parang sakto talaga sa panlasa ko. Yung vision kasi is diversity and the mission is to prolong the lifelong learning and yung mga goals natin as an individual. So para sa akin, importante talaga yung self-growth at saka everyday is a constant learning for me. So yun yung pinili ko, yung Northwest. Yung experience ko dito sa Northwest is para sa akin madali lang kasi yung mga kaklase ko, iba-iba rin, galing rin sa ibang bansa, mga ganun. So para sa akin, maganda yung matutunan yung mga culture nila, yung mga tradition at saka yung mga ways din nila. So for me, parang common ground lahat. Walang judgment, walang ano, kasi diverse yung platform. So maganda talaga at saka madali lang sa akin dito mag-adjust sa Northwest. Yung buhay ko dito sa Canada is parang nung una nahirapan pa ako sa ginaw. Pero mabuti nga na dumating ako dito na by the end of the summer, so nakapag-adjust pa ako sa lamig. So pero ngayon, it's safe to say na rin na naka-adjust na rin ako. Tsaka yung mga tao dito are very kind. Ang polite nila at tsaka you cannot say kahit anong masama because I've never experienced, so hindi talaga ako makapagsabi na masama ng mga tao dito. Yung nagandahan ko talaga sa program na to is magagamit ko talaga siya pang araw-araw, in the long run. Kasi yung mental health, it's safe to say na yung mental health hindi gaano ka-importante compared to the physical. Yun yung masasabi ng mga tao. Kasi kung may trabaho ka, mag-call in sick ka, hindi ka papayagan kung sasabihin mo, anxious ka, at saka wala kang tulog. Mas prioritize yung physical health kaysa sa mental health. That's why maganda yung program ko or nagandahan talaga ako kasi magagamit ko siya na pwede ako maging bibig ng mga tao na para ma-realize nila na mental health is just as important as physical health. Maraming salamat sa lahat. I hope na nagandahan kayo sa mga sagot ko at saka Philippines, mabuhay.
Okay, so very inspiring now, Ma'am Judy. We have a great number of Filipinos there. What can you say before we go to the other school?
Choose your program and you can proceed po. You can choose our Northwest College po located in Alberta. So
Yes.
one of the most also, Miss Crystal, they're available also for co-op program, right?
Yes, oo. Yun yung importanteng factor, not only because you're earning while you're studying. So this is embedded in your program, the co-op. So in technicality or technically speaking, it's a 2-year program for business co-op and energy management. But 8 months lang, di ba? 8 months lang talaga per year. And then so 1 semester would be for the paid internship.
Oh, that's
So,
good.
And in that essence po, ma'am, they have great perks. Number 1, they're earning because it's paid internship. Number 2, they are networking with their possible future employers. Number 3, this allows them to gain points for their PR application under AOS, Alberta Opportunity Stream. Different ito in another province. So be careful, this does not apply in each province. I am not an expert myself, but you can find all the information from the Alberta website. And this was also informed by our partner, school rep, si Sorab, and he is an RCIC, registered consultant. Hopefully, we can also invite him so he can discuss more about the Alberta Opportunity Stream. So yun yun. Ang daming magandang perks.
So
Right?
good thing about that, Miss Crystal, is a lot of like my counseling earlier, you're asking, you offering scholarship for Filipino applicants?
Yes, okay. Meron, etong school na to, there's a partial scholarship. I have to check because just to let you know, of course, there is a deadline for application because they have what is called the fiscal year, of course. Also, this is applicable in Canada. So may deadline siya. Typically, up until March lang, lahat ng applications, doon nila nilalagay yung budget. So after March, re-revise na naman nila yung scholarship fundings nila. And for that, they have yung mga merit-based. I can send you the details later on. I have to check from the website because they constantly update that. Ayan. Okay?
Miss Crystal, so
So I think we're good with Northwest.
And now, lilipad tayo.
But tayo. So what is next?
Okay. After kay Alberta, lilipad na tayo dito. Alam mo ng school to? Kilala mo siya?
Of course, this is Confederation or Coniston?
Yes.
Confederation.
Confederation College. Okay. Confederation College to, ma'am. Ang ganda ng school din nila. Confederation College is located, of course, in Thunder Bay, Ontario. Twice the size of the Philippines. Napakalaki. Ang ganda ng campus na to. And under this area, fortunately, there are two immigration pathways. Not only one, but two. OINP and RINP. Di ba? So under the OINP, so depende again with the program that you are taking. So you may qualify or you may apply for under RNIP if you wish, or OINP. Just really have to be, I would say you would have to do some research, thorough research, and check out which one may be deemed applicable for you. So you, for example, for personal support worker, fortunately, pwede sila under OINP and RNIP. Pasok sila sa mga, pasok sila sa dalawang immigration pathway for personal support worker. Again, be careful. This one, when we talk about the eligibility requirements, you can see here at the right side of the slide, job offer, NOC, National Occupation Checklist, occupation. It's not the industry.